Hi guys, welcome to Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe. I'm going to be your tarot card reader on this late night. I hope each and every one of you are feeling loved, protected, confident, determined, empowered, successful in your own right. And I hope that you are striving for the desires of your heart. Um, this is just a I normally post on weekends for my readings. So this is just a quick energy check-in. We're gonna dive deep. I'm gonna go ahead and try to lock in on what's going on in your energy. This is just a general message. Only take what resonates, please. What does not apply, let it fly. If you can intuitively find something in this reading that would be able to assist you and guide you, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be divinely guided to be able to use my spiritual gifts to help give you the truth and the clarity that you need in your situation. Um, I love each and every one of you that watch my channel. Um, Even if you don't, and later on you see this video, I still have the utmost love and respect for you. I need you the same as well as you need me. In order for this to work, we have to be able to rely on each other. Um, I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not trying to come as a perfectionist or coming at this judgmental. I do resonate sometimes with the cards. So I mean, I do have my own experience, but again, this reading, this is for the both of us, and we both can learn from it. To my spiritual brothers and sisters, I send you all love and light. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep listening to your heart and your intuition, for it is to guide you on this wonderful journey that we call life. I apologize for the light blinking. There we go. It's one of these color lights. I don't have it linked up to my Bluetooth just yet. Um, I don't want my phone acting funny, but let me I do need to eliminate this light. Um so let me go ahead and tap in. I have cleared the energy. I prayed over the cards. Um so we're gonna do some oracle cards first. So we're gonna do what's the vibe. Spirit, ancestors, the divine, universe, archangels, gods, goddesses, angels of the north, south, east, west, hear me. I call upon thee to use my vessel as a spiritual tool so that you may be able to get this message to the listeners, the collective in general. That way you may guide them down the road to their success, their journey, or wherever they're at in life. I thank you for being with me, to be with them. In your name I pray, amen. All right, you guys, let's tap in. And here we go. Again, thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. Go ahead and lock in with me. Please, watching my channel, I hope you are allowing me to be able to pick up on your energy. I would need your permission in order to see what I need to see. Um, I have spiritual gifts. I'm a visionary. I'm a seer. I hear things. I smell things. I see things. I know things. Um, and I'm still learning. I have isolation, divine masculine. So a divine masculine is in isolation. I have toxic, divine masculine. Wishful thinking. Hold on, collective. Let me go get the light that I need to use. Okay. Collective, sorry about that. Okay. Mm. And the song that's playing is What's on Your Mind by Kid Camp. Okay, so what do we have? We got wishful thinking, divine masculine. Psychopath, divine masculine. Oh, wow. Okay, so this about a divine masculine. Burn bridges, divine masculine. Why does divine masculine keep coming up? Spirit. Consequences, divine masculine. Okay, so I have a divine masculine in my energy right now. So this is a divine masculine reading. It's toxic, dealing with consequences. Apology, consequences. Apology, arrogant, rash actions, insincere. So a toxic divine masculine wants to make a insincere apology about a love affair that came with consequences. Wishful thinking, consequences. Paranoid, consequences. What is this person paranoid about? Spirit. Healing, consequences. Paranoid because this person didn't heal. And what about the paranoid about healing? Laughter, consequences. Somebody's laughing at this person. Possibilities, consequences. Why? Spirit, I don't understand. Waves of emotions, consequences. Feminine energy, waves of emotions. Hold on, collect them. Let me pause this. I apologize, collective, about that. I have epiphany and waves. Epiphany and waves. Salty epiphany. Somebody that's bitter, having an epiphany and feeling bitter. Suffering in silence, epiphany. Somebody that's clingy is having a epiphany. Alright, let's tap in. Spirit, universe, what do you want me to see in order to clarify? Give me the cards. Masculine energy, feminine energy, karmics, puzzle. Oh, Lord. So we have masculine energy, feminine energy, karmics, and puzzle. All right, Spirit, what do I need to know about this? With Archangel Michael being here. So Archangel Michael falls on the masculine and the feminine energy. So these are two people that are spiritually protected. The feminine energy in the karmics is falling under chaos. So there might be some chaos between the karmics and a feminine energy. What is the karmics with puzzled spirit? They're trapped. Stuck, no options, unforgiveness. Okay. Spirit, show me the masculine, feminine energy with Archangel Michael spirit. Emotions, waves of emotions, worry, fear. What is this waves of emotion? The waves of emotions is causing chaos between a masculine feminine energy. Somebody is smelling the roses while the other person is in isolation. Yeah, I'm sorry, I did a reading on Facebook, so I'm kind of a little bit disorganized right now. Okay, let's break this down. So, the masculine energy is in isolation right now, while the feminine energy is smelling the roses. What is the feminine energy and what is the chaos between the feminine energy and the karmics? The karmics are exhausted, they are feeling burnt out, burdened, and empty. The karmics are all feeling exhausted. Why is exhausted with trapped, making them feel puzzled, spirit? Why is exhausted falling under trapped with puzzle? Show me, spirit, why. And because they're trapped with this lustful energy, um, lustful energy could be, oh, hold on. Okay, lustful energy is clarified by greed, by any means necessary and inconsiderate. So the karmics are trapped in chaos because they're selfish and self-centered. Complaining. Okay, spirit, show me the masculine energy, feminine energy with isolation. The masculine energy wants to feel intimacy with his divine partner and feels like the bridges have been burnt between this masculine and the feminine energy. Now, what is the feminine energy would smell the roses? What is smell the roses, spirit? What is feminine energy smelling the roses? The feminine energy that's smelling the roses is inspired, optimistic, and success. While also giving the masculine energy the silent treatment. Okay. What is the energy between the chaos, the karmics, and the feminine energy feeling chaotic and exhausted? Because they don't like the divine feminine's happy energy, happiness, joy, and healing. So The karmics are all jealous of this feminine energy that is healing, positive, laughter, light, love, luster. Spirit is saying they cannot do anything to stop destiny, something like that. Feminine energy is also they're also they're jealous because the feminine energy is established, settled, secure, wealthy. Yes, we are. So the karmics don't like that because the feminine energy is single, sexy, and successful. Not pain, nobody, no mind. Okay, so why are the karmics trapped, puzzled in this lustful energy? Because they're very envious of this divine feminine. They're resentful, they're competitive, and they're discontent. And they have wishful thinking that this divine masculine will come back to them. Mm. So, a divine masculine left the karmics and now missing a divine feminine. The divine masculine is feeling hopeless, lost, depression, suicide. Because they're stuck in their old ways. Don't nobody want no old way kind of person. And this feminine energy, why isn't this divine masculine changing for the feminine energy? Or willing to make the changes within themselves? Because they're feeling stuck. Mm. Okay, and what is the feminine energy to do? Oh, the feminine energy is the soulmate. Divine masculine, divine feminine are soulmates. Um, so I have Little Things playing by L.L.C. And so these two, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, even though they're not talking, even though they have separated, this could be no communication. Um, Two people are really longing for each other. And don't tell me no, collective. You're longing because in the cards, when it came out, that you are longing for your divine masculine. Divine masculine, you can't play me and say you're not longing for your divine feminine. It's that, it's that connection. It's the vibe. It's, you can't shake off a divine feminine or a divine masculine. It's always going to be that connection there. No matter what a person does, what a person says, there's, even if a masculine energy sabotages the relationship, messes it up, there is the art of forgiveness that has to come with this energy because two people are spiritually blessed to work together, to have experienced each other, to learn, to grow, to evolve by any means necessary. It may take one person to grow longer than the other, but eventually, two people will have to come together to work on whatever God destined. With divine masculine, divine feminine. This is what's ordained. And we all have free will. Everybody has free will. But you tell God that. You tell God. Yeah, you gotta talk to the most high on that one. Alright, let me pull some too. Again, this is just a midweek check-in. I will see you guys for the weekend. We're gonna be live and ready to go. Spirit, ancestors, divine universe. The moon secrets have been revealed, or the moon was in reverse. I flipped it upright. Um, but the secrets have been revealed about the masculine energy. What else, Spirit? Let me go. Wait, let me go ahead and just lock in. I really don't need cards. I'm about to lock in. I'll just get the cards to clarify what my intuition, what I need to tell. Mm. Eight of Swords. Whatever the masculine energy decided to behave, that same energy is being mirrored back to this masculine energy. So, what I'm seeing is it doesn't feel so good, right? When you do something to somebody and the same thing that you do to somebody happens to you. Okay. What I'm pulling in on, right? I'm pulling in on a masculine energy who had a connection with a feminine energy. You could have been loving to this person. You really wanted to be with this person. You knew this is the you felt you knew that this was your person, your be all end all, right? The power couple, the power dynamic. You two build together, grow, build in abundance. But this person had free will and they did not choose their divine feminine. Of course, we can see in the oracle cards this person chose karmics. The karmics were in lustful energy. Um, so, really tricked this person out of their spot with the relationship with somebody that they were destined to work with, to build with, to grow things with, to be abundant. Um, I think after a while, this masculine energy felt drained and tired of living the same lifestyle, and it really wasn't getting anywhere. Um, and he kind of remembered, he knew in his heart that he had feelings for a divine feminine. But because he walked away from a divine feminine, he feels like very regretful. Um, he views this divine feminine as somebody who is sexually charged, um, high vibrational, energetically, somebody that likes to laugh, somebody that smiles, somebody that's loving, somebody that gets to their bag. Um, the feminine energy is single, successful, independent, and this person um, would like to stand beside this divine feminine, but this person doesn't feel adequate enough to be able. It's the confidence level for me, right? Um, because I see you. Um, Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes, but and let's just keep this 100. When are you going to man up and just come back and say what it is that you need to be said? Um, Honestly, because I think this person is holding back what really needs to be said, questioning um, how it will be received, what needs to be said. I mean, okay, so let me give you all it takes is just a leap of faith um, to reach out to somebody and just communicate. Um, we have two choices that matter when we communicate with anybody. Either they're going to communicate or they're not. But either way, at least you make the attempt to try. And that relieves a lot of burden off of your mind and your conscience to move on to what your next move is going to be. But until you make the first move, it will be always sitting subconsciously in your head, replaying events, regretful. Um, you're going to let a divine feminine slip out of your fingers because you're in your head. It's just gonna, if you don't be responsible and just say what's on your mind, but speak your truth. There's no lying. There's no, I mean, nobody wants to hear about the past, right? But speak your mind in the present and stay in the present moment. Um, in order to heal things with anybody, I'm going to stay in the present. I apologize about the past, but this is where I'm at in my present. And where are we looking for the future? I don't think that you really love this divine feminine. I think you love the success story with this divine feminine. And yes, it would look good in your resume of life being connected to a success story because you feel that would bring you success. Um, okay, the divine feminine is access denied. You're rejecting this masculine energy um, unapologetically. Um, I feel like time has passed by that this divine feminine is a lot stronger than what you remember divine masculine. Um, and because of the time span, the feminine energies became so much stronger emotionally, mentally, physically, logically, sexually, financially. Um, it's the healing of the heart. When somebody walked away, whoever walked away, the other person didn't turn around. And I think that is where the point was made of how somebody really felt. Mm. Spirit, what else? The divine feminine has the wheel of fortune upright. Um, divine feminine, you may have blessings upon blessings, opportunities coming in for you. You you're on top of the wheel, so stay grounded, stay in tune with who you are, to thine own self be true, and just keep moving forward. Um, your dreams are manifesting. Whatever your heart's desires, they are coming to fruition. If you've been working hard, you are about to see the fruit of your labor. What about these karmic spirit? The karmics are weak, strength in reverse. The karmics are feeling weak. The tower in reverse, along with the 10 of swords in reverse, with the king of pentacles and the 10 of pentacles. So the karmics are people that do not have the confidence within themselves to be the best version of themselves. And working with these types of people, whether that's confidence, insecurity, any type of not being in tune with the emotions, It's going to cause a lot of chaos and conflict. Dealing with this person, it's hard to move away from this person because you feel sorry for them. Um, it's almost like you're being empathetic towards somebody that's just not emotionally intelligent. Um, they're viewing this masculine as a go getter, somebody that has money, and they want this masculine energy, this divine masculine, um, to support this family. Or they may have used this masculine energy to support the family. What is isolation spirit? Why is this masculine energy in isolation? Two of Swords, they are no longer confused by the truth. They know the truth. And now they are in their head about finding out the truth. About this Ace of Cups, the happy home, and the new beginning that the Divine Feminine is having. So the Divine Feminine carries the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Full energy, meaning everything is wish fulfillment, um, a happy home, happy family, happy lifestyle, success, abundance, however you see it. Um, with the Fool being here and the Divine Feminine, the Divine Feminine is taking a leap of faith in a different direction, exploring new options, doing her own thing, and no longer heartbroken from this situation. And what about the karmic spirit? This was a lover's connection that the Divine Feminine intuitively knew about. The Divine Feminine, um, you could get downloads, you can have visions, you can be a seer, a hearer, a smeller. You know things. You study, you work hard, you pay attention, you're focused, you're dedicated to whatever you put your heart and your mind to. And you're focused on you. What else, Spirit? Tell me about the karmic spirit. What's going on with the karmics? Mm. Four of Cups in reverse. They have nothing to hold on to. That could be stability, money. Um, it could be internal or external conflicts that they're losing. Queen of Wands in reverse. It's losing everything. Losing the Nine of Pentacles, losing everything, stability, being grounded, being emotionally intelligent, being mentally and logically there in the mind, um, sexually, not being sexually attractive anymore. Um, Three of Cups in reverse. Nobody wants to invest in this person. Hmm. And the Six of Pentacles, she's very selfish. The Queen of Wands is very selfish. This is a give me, take care of me, provide for me kind of energy. This is the person that lacks insight, lacks courage, lacks confidence, lacks determination to go out there and be a provider as well. Mm-mm-mm. Four of Pentacles in reverse. broke, busted, disgusted. It's not having no movement forward, feeling stuck and trapped. Mm-mm-mm. Ordained by the Most High, the Hierophant. Or karma by the Most High. The Most High is, ooh, Nine of Swords energy. Under the masculine energy. Very regretful. Look, the crows right here show like trauma, um, anger, hatred, negativity, um, death. This could be so many things that crows bring. Crows also bring premonition as well. Um, this person, the masculine energy is hurt, crying, sad, feeling sorrowful because he lost the Ace of Cups. He's feeling sorrowful because he's in his head. He's in his mental. This person lost somebody that was wish fulfillment. Somebody that was special to this person. Seven of Wands in reverse. This person feels like there's no way to get back with this divine feminine. There's no way to heal this situation because they were toxic with the devil. The feminine energy, the divine feminine, is in her Nine of Cups energy, being celebrated, successful, busy, goal oriented, working on so many things. Wow. Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, to the Knight of Wands, to the Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're in a relationship, this could also mean if you're single, self-love. Um, you're doing a lot. You have a lot on your plate. You're very busy. Um, you have a great support system around you. People that truly love you and respect you for who you are. Um, you have the desire to not look back at the past. You are moving forward. Um, yes, Divine Feminine, you do think about this past person. Um, it's the love. Um, you may question why the person did what they did. Um, you may want to see this person. You want to see this person, but you also want to show off in front of this person. Like you want to show this person what they lost. I don't think it's okay. So you don't want to prove your love to this person. I think you want to use your success, your looks, to be able to impress this past person because you're moving forward. You are exploring new options. Um, you kind of know what you're not going to settle for. You want somebody on the same level as you when it comes to success, stability, Are you anybody that's fit in all areas of a person's life? That's kind of what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody. I'm just keep this street code. You're looking for somebody to match your fly, basically. Somebody that works hard just like you, can get it just like you, so y'all two can have an abundant lifestyle. So you're single and you're independent, you're successful, and you're working hard on your goals, your career, your success in life. You're doing your own thing. You're looking good. You're smelling good. You're feeling good. You could have fluctuations with eating, sleeping, um, or interacting with people. Um, I'm seeing that people's mindset, it's like you're sensitive to the people's mindset. You're just not feeling people right now. Two of Wands. And you're waiting for something to happen, you're working on something new, something that you've been wanting. You've been patient. You've been the same person. You've been loving. Um, People are watching you. People are admired by you. People are inspired by you. But little do they know that you've worked hard from where you are at in this journey. And you're going to continue to work hard to make your dreams become reality. Someone's playing on TV. It's Tell Me Have You Seen Her by Darnell Jones. Have you seen her by Darnell Jones? This masculine energy could be looking for you, wanting to talk to you. This masculine energy is longing to hold you, to touch you, to feel you, to smell you, to see you. You make this person happy. Um, you bring the light to this person's life when everything seems so dark. And you tell yourself, if only this person would change. But there was nothing you could do to help this person change. You allowed this person to have what they want. You didn't force anything, you didn't push anything, you didn't try to make anything out of something. You just allowed this person to be them, to make the choices that they choose while trying to speak life into this person. And it feels like it was just falling on deaf ears because wasn't this person wasn't tapped in like you. They didn't see the visions, the downloads, the things that you were seeing, you were knowing. You you're high priestess as well. And now this person wants to show up back in your life of who they're supposed to be, who they were meant to be. But at the same time, it's levels to this. This person wants to be the emperor to the empress, right? Divine feminine, that's empress energy, right? They want to be the divine masculine. They want to be the emperor. But this person still wants things to go their way. Um, this person is asking you to submit yourself. hmm Submit yourself to who they are because they're the emperor. They don't have much to offer, but your attention. mm. They want you to love on them. All that love. They want to make love to you. They want to mark your neck so they know that you're off limits. You're off limits. They don't want you with nobody else. They don't want you talking to nobody else. Be careful because this person may be selective with who you speak to if you connect with this person. Very possessive, very controlling. This person said, I'm the king of this castle. Look, this person said, I'm the king. And look, this person's dating situations, that's like leaving the past behind, but knowing that it's just a memory on the wall of they what they what they killed. Basically, what they let go of. They killed it. So walking away from what no longer serves them, but reminding themselves that they can hang it up now. It's not serving a purpose. Mm-mm-mm. While still being in a toxic commitment with somebody else. While you're listening to your intuition and moving on in life. And it's something about the fire that is lit within in you that keeps propelling you to keep moving forward. You are not investing in the past. You are not showing back up for this. You're telling me that you didn't make the mistake. If he wants to fix things, he has to fix things. You've tried, you've done enough, and you're tired of trying to fix something that you didn't break. You're not dumb to it. You're not stuck. You know the bullshit that's been going on, and you're not gonna settle for trying to fix something that you had no involvement in breaking. And this person's over here reflecting on past memories with you, mm, while still investing in third-party situations, living a lie about their feelings with the Queen of Cups energy. Okay. So how does this person want to come back but lying about their feelings about the Queen of Cups? What are you not telling the karmics that you're being in third party situations with? So you're out here being with other people, still holding on to your feelings with the Queen of Cups, but being with other people instead of just coming to make things right with the one person that has your heart. Help me make this make sense. And you're fantasy land. Look, this person's in fantasy land. La la land. Thinking every time this person lays down with the karmic, they think about the divine feminine. Every time they speak to a karmic, they think about a divine feminine. So karmics, if you're wondering, um, this person doesn't really love anyone. This person's heart is with a divine feminine. Mm. They invested, they planted a lot of seeds that landed them nowhere. They can't manifest a new beginning because they're feeling the Ten of Swords, the betrayal. So what they did to a feminine, like I said, they are now feeling. They're not walking away yet from anything that does not serve them a purpose. So they're still investing in things that are still toxic. Very lazy, does not work hard. It's very just looking for the easier way to live. Has not done any type of self reflection. And Divine Feminine, your justice is to move on from this. So we got the white horse for you to move on and live, and the black horse too. That means death. So you're ending the situation, but you have the white horse. You're listening to your intuition. You're spiritually guided to move forward and lead your own path. So this person did not show up as the leader, the masculine energy that was supposed to lead people into the direction that needed to be led to abundance. This person faltered on the call to step up as a leader because they wanted to, and let's just keep this 100, they wanted to be a trick. So you chose not to be abundant, but to be a trick in the streets. Yeah, okay. So this person may have mental health issues because my experience with masculine energy is man, masculine energy want that home, they want that fast car, they want the money, they want their hobbies, they want to have fun, they want to hang out with their friends, they want to chill, they like looking at women, they like taking trips. I mean, a lot of masculine men are masculine. This person right here is a whole masculine and feminine energy, wanting to be supported, wanting to be taken care of, wanting money to just be given to them, wanting to explore different options sexually. Ill. That's ill. Women, y'all be careful for men trying to sleep with you fast. Be careful who you give your body to. Because you gonna set yourself up. The sun. Moving on, your justice is the chariot to the sun, divine feminine. You are not out in the cold. Mm-mm-mm. And you're not hurting. You've healed from this past relationship and you've moved on with your life. So why would this person still come out in the reading? Oh, that is right, because they regret they lost you. That's right. Oh, okay. Are we at the ending of a cycle? Is what I'm seeing. The end of a cycle. I even predicted this to the person I was involved with. And you are going to be in regret at the end of this cycle. And look what is happening. It is coming true. And he can go back and check them text messages on that one. Mm-mm-mm. So you got you have an emperor showing up, divine feminine. You have a emperor, your counterpart, showing up. Mm-mm. Who walked away from certain things too in their life and coming to make a commitment with you, Empress, coming to marry you. Mm-mm-mm. About to dead this situation with your past ex. It's over with. The Emperor showing up about to dead your past ex. It's over with. It's the closing of a cycle. This Emperor show up, this game over. Mm-mm-mm. And you're going to have a new beginning with your Emperor. Mm-mm-mm. You're standing on business, standing 10 toes down on business. It's your truth, your whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And can't nobody break you up from this Emperor energy. They're gonna try it though. They're gonna try you. Believe me, they're gonna try you. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles. You two are going to embark on a new journey with people around you that are going to love the both of you being together. They're going to support your marriage. They're going to support your ideas. People are going to, how do I say this? People are wanting to know who you two are. Two very important people that reach success and fast. I'm seeing fast success. So, like, this person also may want to spoil you as well. But you're telling you, spiritually, what I see is like, Empress, you have your own money. You work hard, you get it just like this Emperor. So you just want to match this person. You really don't want this person. It's nice to spoil you, get your hair done, your nails done, and give you a couple of dollars. But you have your own couple of dollars. You're very independent as well. And you two are moving forward with the Chariot. Anything else, Spirit? Look at you two coming together to work hard, to be balanced. A power couple. The Emperor wants to drink from your cup. The Emperor loves your body too. Loves the way you look. Your new beginning. Your new beginning. The Fool. And the Devil in reverse. And it won't even be toxic. Anything else, Spirit, before I close this out? The Wheel of Fortune once again. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, Divine Feminine. Who's stuck? Somebody's stuck. Somebody feels stuck by their own flame. It's an internal battle. Somebody's feeling an internal battle within themselves, feeling stuck by their own problems. That they created with the Empress. Okay. This person, instead of choosing a abundant lifestyle with you, Empress, this person chose poverty. Like impoverished mindset, impoverished emotionally, impoverished financially, impoverished sexually, impoverished mentally. Instead of just having the choice to step up to the plate and be a leader, stand on truth, stand on wisdom, stand on experience, stand on hope. This person stood on lies, cheating, manipulating, wanting to hurt somebody. Hurt people, hurt people. This person was supposed to be a leader, but instead they want to hurt people. And what else is love? The Tower. The Tower to the King of Pentacles in reverse. Everything's falling apart for this person. Losing. Ten of Swords with the karmic. You go ahead and be with that karmic. Mm-mm-mm. That's how they're in this Ten of Swords, or they're about to be. Both of them. Mm-hmm. Look at this. Three of Swords. Heartbroken. Both of them heartbroken. Because the karmic wants this person and this person wants the Empress. Now wants to stand in their power and have a desire to come back and try to rebuild a happy family. Mm-mm. Yep, nothing. That's a no-go. That's access denied. You've been blocked for life. Ooh, wee. That's a fated blow. Y'all remember, like, y'all ever had medications to where you had something going on and then you got your medication and it was like the pill looked like a horse tranquilizer, and when you swallowed it, it was like really hard to swallow because it was so big, and you got to drink a lot of water for it to go down. That's this. This person has a pill to swallow that it's going that's hard to even. It's hard. My question to you is, if you love this divine feminine and this empress energy, whether you knew this person was an empress or you knew that this person was divine, but this person had love for you, why didn't you just keep it real from Jump Street and just say how you felt? Why would you let this play all the way out for what it is instead of just revealing what it is from the beginning? All of this could have been avoided. All of this was for nothing. All of this was possibly to push somebody to go into the arms of somebody else. And the whole time you had love for an empress? What? Why couldn't you just stand up to the plate and be like, look, I love you, but I got this going on? Why couldn't, what was so hard? That didn't mean you had to invest. At least you told somebody what it was. This is what it is, and this is what it's not. All this could have been avoided. And now you got karmics messed up, you're messed up, and the person you love the most is moving on into the arms of another man. Oh, okay. That's a game. That's a funny game you're playing. Not my monkey, not my circus. Not my monkey, not my circus. You play those silly games, you're going to win these silly prizes. And the game you played won you the prize of dealing with all of this. While the other person that you truly love, that loved you in return, moves on to give that same type of love that you were supposed to have to somebody else. And I'm not saying that forcefully, but I'm just saying, why would you drive other people that love you and you love to? How could you? Um, um, Help me understand. Spirit, help me understand. Help me understand this. I need wisdom. I need clarity. I need truth. Okay. Okay, let me tell you how a messed up individual you are mentally. Emotionally, you knew. Emotionally, you knew you were going to be happy. You knew your kids were going to be happy. You were going to be happy. Everyone was going to be happy. You knew it intuitively, emotionally, mentally. You knew. But you denied it. You didn't want to be happy. Oh, okay. You said no. I'm walking away from this beautiful rose that shines bright for me. Did you judge the rose because it was the only rose? There's only one rose there. Everything else is dry land. Oh, you thought another rose was gonna grow from the ground, didn't you? In barren land? Mm, you did. The magician in reverse. Somebody over here doing magic, dark spells, rituals, da 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 da. Maybe be careful how you treat people and play with people because you just don't know who has spiritual ranking in this timeline. Oh yeah, you know that. You couldn't defeat nothing. You couldn't stop anything. No matter how much effort and energy you put into something, you couldn't stop something from happening. And now you can't come back and save the day. You wish you could, because energetically, I'm seeing you wish you could come back and fix it and make things right, but you're still toxic. Mm-mm-mm. Six of Swords. Who are you hiding from? Who are you running from? There's a lot of people you don't want to involve yourself with anymore. Hmm. People you lied to, people you cheated, people you stole from. Mm-mm-mm. Because you didn't change and you built this illusion with all these females, these karmics, that you was gonna have something with these karmics. You lied to every last one of these karmics, and now they want your head. Mm-mm. You said you was gonna commit. You gotta commit. You said you was gonna do this. Okay, don't do it. I'm gonna take you to court to do it. You said you was gonna whoop to what? Okay, I'm gonna make sure you whoop to what. So now everything that you said, they gonna hold these karmics is now you about to be pressured. Mm-mm-mm. And they gonna work hard to get it too. They'll pamper you. They're gonna butter you. They're gonna talk to your ego. They're gonna give you this false sense of pride of who you think you are, only to rob you. And you only only to use you, only to abuse you. They're gonna tell you certain things to make you think a certain way. That's the trap, boo. They about to you trap. You trap. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing the grand plot scheme of things. So the karmas you are messing with are schemers, plots. They have this obsession. This I'm hearing guilty obsession. I don't know what guilty obsession means, but spirit said guilty obsession. Mm-hmm. They want you stuck. Knight of Wands. They don't want you moving anywhere. They could be very possessive, like who you speak to, where you're going, who you're going with, where you're at now. You're going to have a lot of rules put on you. You're going to have even more responsibilities. If you think you're lonely now, you're not going to be lonely no more. You're going to be full of burdens and responsibilities. And all you had to do was avoid all this and step up to the plate to be a leader. Did nobody force you to commit anything? Somebody wanted you to be the best version of yourself, but that went that didn't look right for you because you thought the best version of you was to be a trick. Okay, I'm gonna have to get another tattoo on that one. I'd rather take pain of a tattoo than pain of knowing that the person I love, the person that loved me, I I rejected because I want to be a trick. Oh yeah, no. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have me all types of addictions. If I lose the person I love, this especially me, I'm single. If this emperor come into my life, Baby, if I lose this emperor, I'm gonna have me all sorts of addictions. I'm not saying I'm codependent, but if I lose the one person that's gonna love me the most, baby, something wrong with me. I mean, I'm not gonna have addictions because I'm single, successful, independent, but uh-uh. Knight of Swords. Ooh, be prepared for a fight with these people, and they're gonna turn their backs on you. They're gonna turn their back on you. After they dry you up, use you, abuse you, they gonna turn their backs on you. They are going to hurt you to the hurt, to the hurt, and you would have been invested on your time, on your money, on your energy, on your love that you thought that you had with them. Whatever you thought you had, they about to run that. Run me that. I'm the karmics. I'm hearing you. You're saying run me that. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Baby, have him. Have him. You, because the karmic settled for somebody that wants to be a trick. A divine feminine is going to settle. The empress is settling for a emperor. Who won? You did, karmics. You got what you want, and a divine feminine gets what divine feminine wants. Ain't no love loss. Ain't no regrets. Ain't no remorse. You stay stuck in chat with what you did. Y'all made y'all bed. Now you have to lay in it. You're struggling, and you're going to use this man for everything he has, and you're still going to struggle. And you're sick. You may be sick. You're sick. Go to a doctor. I don't know why I heard you're sick. Go to a doctor. A mother figure is sick. Somebody is sick. Somebody has lung problems, congestion of the lungs. It's messing with the heart failure. Something with lungs, congestion, heart. Go to the hospital. Somebody needs more than somebody needs other specialty care when it comes to the lower extremities as well. Somebody's having internal issues with the lower anatomy of self. If you have pain, something in pain, it's very painful, go see a doctor. I'm seeing a lot of blood as well too. A lot of blood. Oh, okay. So mentally, you speak negatively. This is for the karmics. Let me tell y'all how you reap what you sow. You speak negative stuff, right? You speak toxicity. You do negative and toxic stuff. In this journey that we call life, right? We are to evolve, grow, have integrity of helping the fellow man. But we all live together. We all survive. Even if we go back in time, before technology, before anything, we all work together to live off the land. There was no negative talk because everybody was living off the land. Back in the day, they were robbing banks because, money. Later on, they were doing slavery for slavery work. There was always the yin and the yang to just living in this lifetime. 2025, this is the yin and yang of technology, information technology. You speak a lot of negative and toxic things over your life and over people's lives. What do you think you're doing with your life? You're only reaping what you sow because your mindset is negative. Your mindset is negative, your mindset is toxic. What do you think you're doing to your body? Psychologically, you're physically hurting your body. You're causing your own health issues. Um, Whoever's doing magic, you're causing your own health issues. So whatever's leaving is leaving. Whatever you sent is back. Next time you'll know that the consequences of magic being sent out and it being sent back to you. Because with anything, what goes up must come down, what is down must come go back up. There's laws to spirituality, there's laws to life, there's laws in general. Do you not know your laws when you're doing the dark arts? You don't. You don't. Oh, you didn't think, and now you're sick. Look, two of cups, and then look on the bottom of the two of cups. Look, that's the medical sign. Look at that medical sign right there. That's the medical sign. This card was in reverse. They're both sick. Oh, the masculine energy and the karmic, they're both sick. This masculine energy and feminine energy could be passing something sick, something sick to these other people. The other karmic. I swear, I call that karma. You reap what you sow. Y'all had negative thoughts, you're going to reap what you sow. And especially when you're going against a chosen one, a divine feminine, a divine masculine, this divine masculine was supposed to have their own spiritual protection. Because this person did not step up as a leader, they don't have spiritual protection. So now they're vulnerable and open to things like this. First, you lose your money, then you lose your mind, then you're going to lose the physical, then you're going to it's just going to spiral over and over and over and over again. You're going to be looking for a come up. You'll get a come up, and then just as fast as you get the come up, you'll lose it. It's gotta. You're not going to be able to hold on to anything because you're not right within. The karmic, somebody from the karmic is going to move in with a family member, and the family is, they're not going to tolerate you. They're going to talk bad about you. They are going to put you down. They're going to tell you how unfit of a mother you are. If you live on the street, you will be homeless. You will be smelly. You will be on drugs really bad. You're going to be sick. Sick enough that it's going to cause you to go into the hospital. And you're going to be not decapitated, but you're going to be, how do I say this? You're going to be stuck in a bed. You're going to have tubes coming from something about you using the bathroom, something from your lower area. You're going to have tubes coming out of there. The masculine energy is going to disappear on you. Look, ghost. The masculine energy is going to ghost you because you didn't burnt the bridge with the masculine energy, because you didn't use this person, the person that you need the most. And they're going to go off and meet some sort of college grad student. They're going to meet somebody successful in their own right. They're going to go live off a college grad student. And what's going to happen with them? They're going to have they're going to leave all y'all karmics alone, and they're going to have a loving relationship with somebody that's out of college, somebody that's out of grad school. Yeah. And still think about this past Queen of Cups. Oh, Lord. This masculine energy is going to come back to the Queen of Cups, wanting to be a part of the Queen of Cups energy with so this person's going to accept the past. They're going to move on. and they're going to want to be involved in some sort of aspect with a Empress, Emperor, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Um, Something about this person after leaving the karmics is going to have some sort of something that he wants investment in, and I feel like it's going to take off for this person. So eventually everything plays out, everybody reaps what they sow. What's said don't need to be understood anymore. If you're getting the message from this reading, any tarot card reading, from any other my brothers and sisters, I send you love and light. But that's what this is looking like for me, and we're gonna close with that. Thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. You can hit me up at truthheals1111 at gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll do your reading. Um, I don't have a lot of time, but the time that I do have, I'm willing to help you in time of need. I do clock in on energy, so you have to be able to accept what comes out and what I see. Um, if you can't handle the truth and clarity, I suggest, keep listening to the general readings and maybe you'll find the answer that you're looking for. I love each and every one of you. Y'all have a blessed night, a blessed day, a blessed future, and hopefully you see the pinnacles of success by everything that you put your hard work in, making the right decisions to find that success, to build it, to grow it. Again, thank you guys for watching my channel. And I will see y'all this weekend.